Hey, we're gonna do a little reading, but take a minute. I'm just gonna chill out, clear your vibe. I was just playing with these cards, and a bunch of messages came through, and I figured may as well record it. You're feeling that vibe. You're just watching life go on. On the camera, this looks like someone walking away, but it's just like blades of grass. I don't know if you can see that. There. But from over here, it looks like someone walking away, and you're just watching someone walk away. And it's like a movie scene where there's all these birds flying and there's a song in the background and the sun is setting and someone's walking away and you're just standing there watching. It's right between that moment where you either decide to run after them. You see the dents the light is making. It's like a force pushing you towards that light right there. Or you can choose to not go there and go and just watch it go away. I didn't think this is going to be a love reading of sorts, but I'm really getting that vibe of it's like a heartbreak in slow motion. Like you're just screaming at the screen, go get her, or go get him. But the character in the movie isn't moving. They're just paralyzed by the shock and pain of having lost something by not making an action to go chase it. It's like how people get paralyzed in fear. This person got paralyzed with grief in a way. It's like there's a thread right there that's weaving, and it's the thread that connects the two because it's going onto the ground to those blades of grass that look like a person. But this person isn't tugging on it or following it. They're just kind of letting that thread go. And they're not liking it either. It's not a pleasant let go. It's almost as if there's a spotlight right on the person that's doing the letting go, and Source is asking them, are you sure? Because all these birds look like they're flying in that direction, following that person. Something's moving in the direction of that person. Maybe they're like a way shower of some kind, or someone you loved, or someone that you love that you hadn't been around for a while. Something maybe to do with 10 people in your circle. Maybe it's like no, this really feels like it's love. I thought it would be like a business you love doing and you're letting go of employees, or you're letting go of a business, or like something that's letting go of something that you kind of don't want to let go of. And And you're being given this like moment in time where time stops and you're being shown what you're about to lose. And then time, starts again and the choice is still there. Like, which choice? The crossroads, the fork in the road where it's like you choose this or that. And there's no turning back after this point. Even ground that she's standing on to me looks like there's two, like the sacral area of your belly, like right below your belly button and right above your hips. It's like something nudging you in that area, right deep in your gut, being like, go, chase after this, go get it, this is for you. And this person is standing there going, and look at that, it looks like there's another person, the reflection down here. It's like a moment split in time so you can see what you're losing, and if you actually want to lose it. There's two wands here too, two beams of light, a crossroads, a gateway. Like you're being shown something that's about to happen and you're being given a choice. Do you want to allow that to happen or not? Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Like roll them around, wiggle them a little bit. Push the soles of your feet into the ground where you are gently and feel your hips and squeeze your thighs. And then squeeze your abdomen gently. And then just breathe deeply and let it go. Let the breath go. Speak the word clarity in your mind and ask your heart, verbally ask your heart, what do you want? You can pause the video and do this, rewind if you need to, but please do that before you continue, okay? Wow. The Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Watching someone walk away. Being stuck in your head about which way to go and what to do. The person that seems to be walking, that has already walked away, they chose themselves. They chose to be better for themselves, even if that meant being on their own. They chose to walk away with what they had, and they left a trail behind to follow. The person that was left behind in the situation, that's being shown this moment in time to see if they want to, let something go or go after it. There's too many opinions in that person's head to make a clear decision. So the advice here is within the problem. Choose yourself and then see if the self that you choose is in alignment with the thing you're letting go. If it is, then you shouldn't let it go, should you? If it's, take like the rose-colored glasses off. can think like an emperor, like a Knight of Pentacles, something that's not strategic, but it's like a game, because I'm seeing this checkerboard down there, and this giant orb, right? This sphere, this throne, this king is sitting on, this emperor. There's remnants of it that were left behind as this emperor took charge of their own life, male or female, and chose themselves. They left a trail behind, right? But you're not seeing that trail because the trail that you would see has been clouded, and you think what you're looking at is darkness, but your eyes have been blindfolded, and people have been trying to get you to see that. But some of those people that have been trying to help you, they were shrouded amongst people who were hurting you, and you couldn't tell the difference. So you're being asked to find internal discernment. What is this? You're being asked to find internal discernment in regards to what you actually want and who you want, and not someone that completes you, but someone that makes sense for you to be with in all aspects, not just physical, sexual or mental, or same love language or any of that, but multiple different paths, like two jack of all trades coming together, multiple colors, multiple avenues of income, multiple avenues of love language, movement forward, not having to carry each other, but both walking together, not leading each other, but both being independently free and choosing to be with each other. In order to make that choice, you have to choose yourself first before you can choose someone else. So you're being given this moment in time. Are you certain what you're choosing is for your good, or it's for the good of other people trying to keep you from choosing something? Because if you look at this here, maybe this person, where is this? And this person are supposed to be together, but these birds got in the way, right? Got this person to walk away. This person chose themselves. Aries energy took charge and took off the other way, and worked on their empire, their legacy, their finances, their whatever, but they did it in like isolation. There's no birds here. There's no kind of, it's only this person and God, spirit, the natural world. Whereas this person has other life forms around them, influencing their actions, their choices, their responses, their reactions, their thoughts. So if you want to come into alignment with the person you're kind of destined to be with, or meant to be with, or it's one of those people you have a contract with, there's a connection, a bond, a thread. If the threads are connected, then the threads have to complement each other, don't they? Doesn't matter if they're the same color, doesn't matter if they're the same gender, doesn't matter if they're the same type of cloth or thread, or even if they're the same species, it doesn't matter. The heart wants what it wants, and maybe you want someone that other people are telling you it's not good for you, but something deep inside you is saying that there's more there. The Star and the Magician. The universe is definitely conspiring to assist you in seeing what you actually want and what you don't want. There's a thread connecting you to what you actually want and what you don't want. Here's the universe giving you the split in time for you to see what you want and what you don't want. But let it be only you and the universe, you and your God, not you and other corporeal beings telling you what you should do. Instead, you following your heart. No one's there with you when you're sitting in the house with your partner. No one's there with you when you guys are, making up or having dinner or having an argument. Nobody knows the details of your life with a person that you love, right? Nobody really knows other than you and that person. And even then, you and that person can be in two different rooms while you're in the same room. So in reality, do you have what you want in your life, or is there still want in you for something in life? And if you want something, then why would you hold on to the energy of longing for it and the sweet sorrow of letting it go and feeling that pain? It's like a self-harming thread of sadness, like you're weaving regret into your own tapestry, and for no reason other than other people have made it okay to have that pain in your tapestry. It's like, oh, that's how breakups are done. Oh, that's how relationships are. Oh, this is what it's supposed to be like. This is how it's been done forever. Well, maybe it shouldn't. Maybe it doesn't matter if you broke up 1,000 times or not. Maybe there's something there, and that's why you come back together over and over and over. Maybe you needed to be separated from each other in this kind of weird energetic way where the universe was showing you both that the only people that matter in your lives are you, your partner, and God, first and foremost. And knowing that and establishing that as your foundation for a healthy relationship, that God is in charge and you're supposed to treat each other with respect. What does it matter what other people think of how you two are in a relationship? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And if you know how to create a solution to a problem that was caused by other people, then it works, right? If you have the cure to the poison, then there's no problem. The problem seems to be these two people going in two separate directions, but one of them doesn't want to go. And the other one doesn't want to walk away, but they're done like waiting for this person to stop hearing opinions of other people. Because this emperor wants an empress. They don't want a magician or just a celebrity or like, a whatever. They want a partner. They want God in form. They want someone self-aware, someone wise, someone with discernment, someone with common sense, someone with the ability to create something out of nothing, someone who doesn't get confused easily, someone who's not swayed easily, regardless of who it is. Mom, dad, sister, brother, friend, neighbor, gossip queen, whatever. Doesn't matter. Someone who knows what they want and they go for it. Someone who knows what they wish for. Someone who knows how to manifest. Someone who's a leader for themselves first and leads by example, not by rulership. Someone who doesn't let fights continue or confusion continue. They take charge, speak about it, and they ask, do you want to talk about it now? Or do you want to talk about it later? Either is okay. Or when someone says, yeah, I'm all right, and the person is wise enough to ask, are you all right? Or are you all right and you want to talk about it later instead? Either is fine. I just like to know how you really are. And to some people, they don't comprehend what real love is in a relationship. They have so many pre-programmed beliefs regarding what they've seen and what they've heard from other people that when a relationship is unique and made for them by the hands of the Creator, they think that because it doesn't fit into the boxes of the norm, into the checker boxes, that there's something wrong with it. But maybe the thing that's wrong with it is the thing that's going to help what's actually wrong be brought into the right. It's kind of like making anti-venom out of venom or whatever. It has to be wrong for the rest to realign so that it's all right. It's like you had to see all the bad stuff to know all the good stuff so that you can see, do you actually want the bad stuff or do you want the good stuff? Because sometimes you think it's bad, but it's actually good. And sometimes you think it's good when it's really fucking terrible. And if you can't tell the difference all the time, you're going to be constantly showing people who are pointing to you this Achilles heel problem of falling into the trap of being in a relationship that is ruled by other people and not you in the relationship with that one person. It doesn't matter if you're monogamous or not. What matters is your thoughts being influenced by other people or not. Because your partner isn't dating all those other people, so why are you influencing your relationship with your partner based on other people? You've been inviting the energy of other people into your relationships, and some of you complain about cheating. Well, obviously, you're the one that brought in other people's thought energy into the relationship. You're the one, you might have been the one on your phone all the time, talking to other people while you were in the same house with your partner instead of talking to your partner. And you brought in all those energies into your relationship, and all those energies influenced snippets of what they saw, which influenced the whole thread of what you were going through with that person. Thread by thread, they just kept picking at you. Oh, they said this. Oh, they did that. Oh, they did this. Well, I would never. Well, they would never. Well, I would never put up with that. Well, this and that and blah and blah and blah and blah. All the while, your real partner is like, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to work on myself and my connection to source and my balance and my finances, my mind and my body, my spirit. I'm going to connect with the natural world, and I'm going to reconnect to myself. I'm going to take responsibility. I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to learn what's right and wrong for me. I'm going to learn what the colors are and all the sensations and emotions and how to transmute and process them so that I'm never stuck in this again. Instead, I can be doing this beyond the physical realm. I can weave the stars themselves. And you can join me, or you can just stand and watch it all fade away until it's a distant memory. And this other person is sitting there going, but, all the while, do you really want this in your life as a page in your story? That you did this when God gave you this. And you chose to do this instead. It's so sad. It feels so sad to me. I don't know how else to describe it. It's such a feeling of wanting to shake someone and be like, snap out of it. Snap out of it. Like you're watching the love of your life, or the possibility of the love of your life, walk away from you and fade into the winds because of this. When God asks you at the end of your life in this dimension, did you follow your heart? What are you going to tell them? No, I sat there and I listened to other people's opinions on what I should do, ignored all the gifts you gave me, and I wasn't grateful for any of it. And then I sat there drinking, smoking, screwing, lying, gossiping my entire life until I was dead, and then I regretted it all at the last minute. Is that what you want? Such a betrayal of self. Betrayal of the potential of self, regardless of other. It's always a choice to let something go, or to go after, what your heart wants. It's a choice to listen to other people or to listen to yourself. It's a choice to listen to God or to not listen to God. It's a choice to go with the flow, and it's a choice to resist. It's a choice to cheat, and it's a choice to lie. Why are you making the choices you're making? I don't get it. As a person, as a reader, as myself, I look at these situations, I look at these movies and some of these readings I do, and oh my God, like, the stories that come through sometimes as I'm sitting here channeling, it's heartbreaking. It's fucking heartbreaking. If you could only see yourselves the way I see you, even for a moment in time, if you could feel what I feel in regards to these people and how they feel about each other, the way I'm being shown in regards to energy, vibration, and frequency through my physical form, if this was in my life, I would never, ever fucking spend a second being distracted over someone I loved because of other people's opinions. I learned that lesson so long ago, and it was too late, but it was all meant to be that way. You guys are on that pathway too, some of you in different parts of it. Like, these birds are all flying on a different part in the sky. To you, they look like they're all in the same space, but if you look at it from top down, they're all in a different part, way farther across the landscape than you perceive them to be above your head. They're like miles apart, but they seem so close in your head. All these other people's opinions clouding you from what you actually want. If you could see that, if you could allow yourself to feel the gravity of, oh my God, I'm about to lose this, wouldn't you reach for it again? Or would you listen to people saying, let it go, if it comes back, that's how you know? Well, you let it go and you haven't moved. And it's going, and it's looking back at you going, are you coming? But you can't see that. So you're waiting and being like, they're going to come back and take this blindfold off. No, that's what you're supposed to do, because that's what they did. And if you want to go down the same path, then you got to take that blindfold off yourself. And the blindfold has been on your heart. Wake up and go get what you want before what you want realizes you didn't want it for so long, that when you do want it, it feels disappointment by wanting you back, because you didn't want it for so long that you made it feel like garbage. And it doesn't matter when people say people can't make you feel shit. Sometimes their actions or lack thereof can make you feel a lot, because you have to feel it to release it and heal it. If you're constantly denying emotional states, then you're not really releasing or learning anything other than mastering denial, which causes spiritual blindness. So if you actually followed your path and your heart, you would be hand in hand with the person you're supposed to be with. But the choices you've made have been influenced by other people, which means the person you're supposed to be with is already doing what they're supposed to be doing by themselves, when they should be doing it with you too, to balance things out, like the infinity symbol, like back and forth, and a never-ending flow of source energy into the physical world. It's like two twin flames that one of them hasn't figured out yet that they're supposed to be together, even though they're like dying inside and wanting to be with that other person. They just don't see how they can make it happen because they're not using the right senses. It's so funny. Look at this. Same barren ground, chessboard, fertile ground. Confusion, letting shit go, but taking charge, following what you want to do, playing and mastering your game and your life. Boom, you get prosperity. Following what you want and your wishes and your dreams, boom, you bring in the energy channel and the energy of the emperor to create, stability and healing and structure and responsibility and discipline in your life. But sitting here in the feeling of letting something go and then bringing something else in keeps you in this vortex of constantly manifesting the same thing over and over and over and over, just for you to see that the thing you've been trying to learn is how to see through the bullshit of other people. Moon. This is like one of those love stories that I hope nobody resonates with, because it's a lost opportunity in a love story because of other people influencing one person in a connection that was easier to influence. The other person took charge and, integrated their angel and demon side, their horns with their human side. They took charge of their ego and their shadow integration, and they mastered it, and they made something out of themselves with it, or are making something out of themselves with it. The other person is still learning how to not listen to other people tell them what to do. And then there's the others on the spectrum, which now they've heard something here, or within the day they're experiencing, and they're going towards what they want. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Follow God. Follow your intuition. Follow your gut instincts. Follow your fucking heart. The North Star inside you. It's not that difficult. You already know the path. You already know who you're supposed to be with. You already know what you're supposed to be doing. And this isn't those people that are like, oh, I want my ex back, or oh, I want this back, or oh, I want... No, this isn't for you guys. This is for two very specific people, or two very specific souls that are sharing multiple different incarnations together. However this works, I'm not really certain on this aspect, because I'm being shown it like a movie. So I don't know who these people are. I don't know what the story is, but I can feel it. And this person that was confused, they know deep down inside that the confusion was done on purpose to keep them apart. King of Swords and the Strength card. Air and fire energy. I'm not going to give you zodiac signs. It doesn't really matter. I can break this down for you and tell you that there's people that have been transforming, transitioning, mastering their own mind, their own world, their ability to discern, to see the truth. I can tell you that there's people that are now doing the right thing by them and their relationships. They're seeing through the bullshit. They're communicating honestly and openly. I can see that that's where you're headed as well for some of you. For others of you, there's a deep sense of forgiving yourself that's required because you betrayed yourselves in a way that denied the consciousness in you from elevating, because you listened to a lower form of consciousness from people who weren't as wise as you and weren't on the path as you. You had allowed them to influence you instead of allowing God to influence you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 3 court cards, and 2 cards denoting confusion. I'm not seeing this Ten of Swords as an ending. I'm seeing it as a letting go of something that you don't want to let go of. There's no one that's dead. There's no swords being stabbed. There's no, ending. It's the moment before the ending. The moment before she falls on her knees, or he, and goes, God, please forgive me. Bring that back. Bring him or her back. Give me another chance. Allow me to be better than I was. Like, if this is about one person, if I'm talking to one person, you're kind of feeling like you now see better and you're asking God in the universe to give you another opportunity to make things right. And in this card, I'm being shown you don't have that much time. This person is changing. Eventually, they're going to be on a different level, so far away from your reach in the physical world that by the time you're older, it'll still be something on your mind regarding this person. It's like you keep pets around you that remind you of this person you let go. You see that? Look at it with your heart. This person is keeping a wise owl and a raven with them and all these threads because of this person that they've walked away from, and that this person couldn't choose them. It's like you're remembering that day that you didn't stop them. Give me a minute. I am so sorry for the pain some of you are going to feel later in life when the sting of regret and remorse hits you for what you let go. And I'm so sorry to the others of you who had to walk away and choose yourselves and your well-being, even though you loved someone deeply. I'm sorry for the pain you've experienced on either spectrum, on either part of the spectrum. I keep hearing that you have 24 hours. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Hestia, the goddess of sanctuary. Call upon the sacred space. Envision a golden ring around you, around your entire apartment or house, and speak the words sacred space 3 times. Call upon the light of the earth to assist you in knowing what you want. Sappho the poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the women in my life fiercely. For some of you, you're transitioning female to male or male to female. Love your body. Let your body sing the song that it wants to sing. Others of you, maybe you have a harp, or you have something that's like a harp that plays music. And the more you practice, the better you'll be. But the key is that you're supposed to love, put more love into your hands and your body as you play music. And be kinder to the women in your lives. Some of you are women and you don't know it. Some of you are men and you don't know it. Some of you are enlightened and you deny it. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Don't let other people guide you. Tell them no. You guide yourself. Oh, you guys fucking made me cry. Please do not let your fucking life turn into a story of regret because of other people's opinions. How dare you do that to yourselves and the potential of what you could have had? How dare some of you spit on that gift from the universe that's been woven through eternity just to reach you in this life? And you, some of you, let other people tell you what to do with that gift. You have 24 hours. Decide what you want and let nothing stand in your way. And if it involves harming people, then that's not really what you want. So realign, readjust, sacred space, talk to God. Reconnect with your true self, not your ego self. And recognize that all you truly want is unity. And there's people you love, and there's people that you're told to love, and there's people that you love that you think you shouldn't love. Make certain you know which ones are which.